Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to learn about arithmetic sequence. So first I would like to explain you the definition of the arithmetic sequence. A sequence that has the same difference or the common difference between any pair of consecutive terms is the arithmetic sequence. And the formula that we are going to use for the arithmetic sequence is Tn, that is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is the first term of the sequence, n is the total number of terms, d is the common difference. To find the d, we use the formula a2 subtract a1. It means second term minus first term, and tn are the nth term. Right? Let's do an example. So in question number 1, we have what is the 33rd term. 33rd term, it means we need to find T33, where n is equals to 33 of the sequence, and we have given the sequence. And the sequence, we know that the first term is always the a value. So the a value is 18, and to get the d value, we have to do the second term subtract the first term, right? So we have to do 18, the second term is 11. So we need to do 11 subtract 18, that would be equals to negative of 7. And we can also find the sequence is arithmetic or not by taking the difference between the pair of consecutive terms. We can also find d by using a3 minus a2. So the third term of the sequence is 4. So we have 4 subtract 11. That would be again equals to negative 7. So means the difference is same. So we can use the formula of the arithmetic sequence, that is Tn equals to a into n minus 1 d. So let me write down the formula first. So Tn equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so let me substitute all the values and find out the 33rd term. So the T33 would be equals to a value is 18 plus n value is 33 subtract 1, and the d value is negative of 7. So we can do T33 would be equals to 18 negative 7 times 32, because 33 subtract 1 would be 32. Okay, now we have T33 would be equals to 18. Okay, negative 7 times 32, that would be equals to negative of 224. And then 18 subtract 224, we have got the 33rd term, that is equals to negative 206. That is a 33rd term of the sequence by using the formula of the arithmetic sequence. Let's do another example. Okay, in the second question we have the 7th term of the sequence is, the 7th term of the sequence we have given is 53. So means T7 is equals to 53, that is given to us. And the 11th term is 97. It means the 11 terms T11 is equals to 97. Determine the 100th term. We need to find the T100. Okay, so how can we find out the T100? So first I would like to write down the formula that Tn would be equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, right? So for T7 we can use T7, n equals to 7 into a plus 7 minus 1 into d. I just substituted n equals to 7 for you by using the first information. So T7 is given to us, that is 53. I'm going to substitute T7, that is equals to a plus 7 minus 1 would be 6d. That is my first linear equation. I name it the first equation, right? Let me write down the formula again. Tn would be equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, now we have the second term is T11. So n is 11. So T11 would be equals to a plus 11 minus 1 into d. And T11 is 97. So 97 would be equals to a plus 11 minus 1 is 10d. So that is my second linear equation. So you can see we have given a linear system with the unknowns a and d. We can solve these two linear equations by using a method of substitution or method of elimination and get the a and d value, and then we can easily find out the 100th term, right? Okay, so if I can use the method of elimination, so I can subtract the equation 1 and equation 2, right? Subtract equation 1 from equation 2, right? Okay, so the equation 1 is 53. Okay, if I write in this way, a plus 6d would be equals to 53, that is the first equation, and a plus 10d, that would be equals to 97. I'm using method of elimination, right? Okay, now we have to subtract. This a is positive. When we are subtracting, we change the sign. So this sign turns to negative. Again, this positive sign turns to negative, and this one is also positive, it turns to negative, right? Okay, now let me solve them. So positive a and the negative a would be equals to 0, and we are left with 6d minus 10d, that would be equals to negative of 4d. And the other is 53 subtract 97, that is equals to negative of 44. Okay, to solve for d, we need to divide both sides with negative 4. So negative 4 divides negative 4 is 1, so we are left with d, and negative 44 divides negative 4, that would be equals to 11. So it means the d value we have is 11, right? Now just substitute the d value into your first equation or second equation and get the a. So I'm going to substitute in my first equation, so to get the a value, so we have 53 equals to a plus 6 times d. So we have 53 equals to a plus 6 times 11. 53 equals to a plus 6 times 11 would be 66. To get the a, we have to shift the 66 on the other side by taking its negative. That would be equals to a. So 53 minus 66, that would be equals to negative of 13. So that is my a value. So we have got the a and we have got the d, right? Now the question is we need to find the 100th term. Let me write down the formula again. So the formula is Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d, right? Okay, so we need to find the 100th term. So T100 we need to find, n would be equals to 100. That is equals to a is negative of 13 into n is 100. Subtract 1 and the d value is 11. So just simplify and get the 100th term. So T100 would be equals to negative of 13. Sorry, it's a positive sign over here. Plus 100 minus 1, that would be 99 into 11. So T100, that would be equals to negative of 13 plus 99 times 11, that is equals to 1089, and then subtract with 13. So the 100th term of the sequence would be 1076, right? So this is the 100th term of the arithmetic sequence. I hope you understand what is the arithmetic sequence and its formula, and with the help of the two examples. If you like my video, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. See you next time.